Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Phobos from BronzeLeagueGaming, bringing you another Starcraft 2 replay. We are focusing on the 2BH in-house tournament here, round of 8 here, and we have Azure versus Komprezzor. Komprezzor, this is on Shakira's Plateaus. Komprezzor is spawning in the top right position as the blue Terran, and Azure is spawning as the red Zerg in the top left position. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this game. Production. Looks like, at this point in the game, you do the only thing you can do, which is build drones and SCVs. Sorry about the wait, guys, to get these up. I know they've been out for a couple of days, but I recently had a wedding I had to manage, sort of, and take care of. So sorry for the hiatus, but we are back, and I'm planning to get these up as soon as possible for you guys. We do see this supply depot going down at the front wall here. Looks like he's going to go ahead and try and complete that wall off. Is sending his scout out at the same time. That Overlord scout is moving across the map. They are really slow though, but he will scout that. They are close positions in this game. So let's see if this scout decides to go cross or mirror. And it looks like he might actually go cross. So Komprezzor is going to be a little bit behind in the scouting information here. Looks like we have another Overlord moving out again. I'd like to remind everybody that I do cold cast these, so this is the first time I have seen them. So bear with me, please. Do have that refinery up, fully saturated now. That barracks is going down. That refinery might have come down a little early, actually. Kind of interesting play from Komprezzor already. That Overlord scout does peek in, spot the edge here, and decide to move back out. Very safe decision. We do see the Komprezzor scout has found Azure's base now. I think I'm saying that. Azure, whatever. Sorry about that, but he is taking a quick expo, so hopefully we don't, Komprezzor doesn't build up too much pressure immediately and shut this down real quick. Hopefully for Komprezzor he does manage to do that. I am interested to see who wins. We do have that spawning pool coming down for Komprezzor, as well as a factory. Where is that? No, looks like it's part of the wall here. It isn't going to provide any. It's going to be really hard to hide the tech now, since that is part of the wall. Granted, we do have a drone in the base. Are getting that second refinery, so we might see some quick Banshees here. Excuse me. But it looks like we don't want any fighting business going down from this drone here. It is going to get shooed off and killed now. We do see saturation starting up on this natural. He is droning up really hard. Hasn't made any Zerglings yet. Still just focusing on drones. That Queen is about 2/3 of the way done now. We do have that spawning lord sneaking around, trying to grab more and more scouting information, slowly but surely. We do have a reactor coming down on the barracks, so we're going to see a lot of bio and light infantry play here. This factory is working on a Hellion. Going to grab some quick scouting information. One of the best units in the game to do that, actually, because there are so few units in the game that can actually keep up with them. They are really fragile, though, so you have to be pretty careful with them. Looks like we're going to see some a lot of Hellion pressure here. This barracks is coming back. Broke the wall down, actually. Looks like we do have a supply depot or a bunker coming down here. And it is a supply depot, but a tech lab is going down on the barracks. Do have a bunch of Zerglings out of the board. I think I might have missed those, actually. Sorry about that, people. Did grab the Zelnaga Watchtower, so he is grabbing map control at this point. Looks like he's going to go ahead and take a poke at the front of the base here as well, right in time to get strung out by these Hellions. But it has forced Komprezzor to show what he has, and hopefully Azure reacts accordingly here. He is trying to create kind of a choke point. The Hellions do have to make a longer trip to get to the drone line here in the back, and the spine crawler is going to do some excellent job defending. Looks like the Hellions are just gaining map control, not looking to do a whole lot of scouting at this point. Did clear the Zerglings off of the map here. Do have those spotting overlords moving all over the base here, all over the map. Got some here, moving out all over the place. Starport going down here. Is it going to be Tech Lab or Reactor? Neither. Interesting. I'm very interested to see Komprezzor's choice here. I don't think that Azure has made much of a tech commitment yet. He is still on hatchery tech. Does have that Evo chamber up though, and looks like he is going to go ahead and go Banelings. Whether that leads into Roaches or straight into Spire play, we have yet to see. I am anxious to see what he decides to go for. If Azure decides to go Spire at this point, that Spine Crawler does manage to shoo those those Hellions right out of there. Of course, Komprezzor was able to spot that Baneling's nest, so he is aware of what's coming at this point. Roasted a lot of Zerglings there, but he does lose these Hellions. There were quite a few Zerglings. Do see that medevac. It is empty at this point. Looks like we got kind of a misclick there. Spamming a hotkey. You have tanks rolling out. Very nice defense. Not many Marines. So if Komprezzor decides to go Spire, he is going to have pretty much free reign over here. There's basically no way to counter Mutalisks at this point. Do have those Zerglings popping all over the place, just creating some nice harassment, gathering some nice scouting information. Did lose one Zergling at the wall there, but that's not a very big deal. Alright, and Azure is back in control of these watchtowers. Do have this one Viking maybe looking to do some Overlord sniping. Does need to be very wary of that Spine Crawler right there though. Just missed the Overlord here in the corner. I don't think this Viking's been very potent yet. Is going to grab quite a bit of scouting information. Do have that Spire coming down now, so Komprezzor is going to scout that. Does see that. Don't know if he saw it for what it was, but he does have that camped over here. And like I said, these Spore Crawlers are going to do a very good job of keeping these Vikings out of the base. Looks like we have Azure checking for hidden expansions already. Do have quite a tank-heavy push coming out. Not very many Marines or air support here. Just a single medevac and Banshee. Now that being said, Banshees are very potent in air-to-ground combat. They actually have an extremely high DPS. Looks like we got a lot of Zerglings, Banelings mix up here, morphing down in the bottom left, kind of out of the way. It's going to provide a very nice flank for these units, though. Good spread on the tanks going down. Marines are in the back, though. I'm kind of interested to see how this plays out. No vision of the high ground yet, so even though that is well within range, no tanks are going to be able to shoot at that. There we go. There's the vision, and here come the Zerglings. Let's see how here come the Banelings from the other side, and that gets cleaned up pretty well by Azure there. Not a lot left. The only thing there is we have is a couple Banshees kind of free roam. There is no anti-air in Azure's army right now. Let's see where those Zerglings are headed. Just out to nowhere, apparently. Those Banelings are providing quite a bit of Banshees are providing quite a bit of harassment here. Those Mutalisks are out, and Komprezzor has to call the GG, realizes he has nothing to fight with at this point. Well, that was game one. Without further ado, let's go ahead and cast game two for you guys.